Welcome to episode 99 of the Family Geekery Podcast. I'm Chris.
I'm Amber.
And I'm Danny.
Happy 99th episode.
Whoa.
May the 4th be with you.
That's right. We are just after the 4th of May, but close enough that we can make this our official May the 4th Star Wars episode.
Revenge of the 5th.
Revenge of, the 7th by the time this posts.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to do an episode, a pretty cool episode that Amber came up with.
I'm so creative.
Where we're going to be assembling a team, the Ultimate Strike Force team, out of all the Star Wars characters that we know, at least from the movies, because if we open it up to everything.
Was that the rules?
No. Do you have something outside of movies?
I do.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Scratch that.
I came up with the idea. I did not set any parameters for this. I just said, pick a Jedi, pick a pilot, pick a droid, pick a non-human sidekick, and pick a Sith.
Wait a minute.
What?
Why does it have to be a non-human sidekick?
Well, I don't know.
Just a sidekick.
Whatever.
Oh.
I was thinking we gotta highlight a non-human. Because there's so many human characters. There's not enough non-humans.
That's because humans work cheaper.
Yeah.
The non-humans, they hold out for more money in Hollywood.
Yeah.
True.
All right, so now that we have all the rules mixed up, that's going to be our episode. But first,
Geeky Week.
Let's talk about our Geeky Week. I'll start off since I got nothing.
Oh, good for you.
Not much. I was busy all last week. I did play a little bit more Stardew Valley.
Nice.
I'm wondering if fishing is an issue for everybody.
Well, you just have to upgrade your fishing rod.
Okay.
It is difficult, and there are some fish that are particularly difficult.
It's normal that I fail a lot for unknown reasons? Okay.
Well, the unknown reason is actually just get good.
Okay. Yeah.
There are people... I feel like fishing in Stardew Valley is a very divided topic. Either people love it and spend all day, every day fishing, or they hate it and it's the worst part of the community center. So
I was a fisher.
I guess it depends on the quality of your equipment and your skill level.
Yeah. It is probably the only thing that requires skill in Stardew Valley.
Nice.
I guess combat also, but whatever.
Well, that's what I'm working on. And let's see. Update for Dreamlight Valley.
Yeah.
So I've been playing a little bit of that. Knocking out some tasks. Welcoming some new people to the valley. So that's about it for me. Who's next?
I'll go. I watched a couple movies. I saw Challengers in theaters with Zendaya, the tennis movie. For some reason, there was someone who couldn't have been more than 5 years old in the theater, and it's a rated R movie. So, don't know how that happened, but
Did she have popcorn?
She was with 2 adults.
Maybe she was buying. She's like, I'll buy the popcorn. You bring me to the movies.
So I don't know what that was about, but it was a good movie. And then I also watched Anyone But You on Netflix because that came out a little while ago. So a couple rom-coms. And I did launch Dreamlight Valley with the new update. Did not do much of it yet, but I'll get there.
Cool. All right, Danny?
Well, for games, I've been playing Bloons TD5 mobile. And then the other day, May the 4th, I went to our local comic book store and got some free comics for Free Comic Book Day.
Nice.
Yeah, May the 4th and Free Comic Book Day popping on the same day.
Yep. And they had a good selection left. I went pretty late in the day. They said they had like a full crowd waiting outside the door in the morning. So it's good they
Wow.
still had some left. But
Geek Power.
they actually had some extra variant covers. They're like sparkly and holographic and stuff. And they're usually $10, but they had them a part of the Free Comic Book Day deal. So I got a Wonder Woman
Wow.
variant cover and then 4 other comics.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yep.
Yeah. On
Everyone
May 4th.
else was busy.
Yeah, unfortunately I was working, but I work at a school, and so we watched Star Wars at school, which was nice.
That's cool.
Yeah. Ep3, but we didn't get to the end, which is the best part.
Nice. All right, anything else
Nope,
that you suddenly remembered, Amber?
No.
not yet.
Cool. So let's get into this episode, our Star Wars episode. Compiling our strike force, 5 people, the ultimate team, and we got to have our reasons for our selections, right?
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
say Strike Force. Is that a proper noun?
It is for Marvel.
Okay, it's a
Isn't
Marvel
there a game,
thing.
Marvel Strike Force? But since it's all owned by Disney, they're allowing us to use it.
I don't think that's how that works. We're not affiliated with Disney, unfortunately.
I'm allowing us to use it
Okay.
with capital S and capital F,
Okay.
with quotes around force because, puns.
Ah ha ha. And quotes around Korea.
What?
The restaurant we went to last night had soju imported from Korea in quotes.
Is in quotes.
Yeah.
Like, by Korea, we mean Walmart. He did say the vegetables came all the way from Walmart.
Yeah.
Shout out to that dude.
Hey,
Yeah.
dude.
He was a trip. Dude, if you're listening, you were a trip. We may not have laughed loud at your jokes, but we were laughing inside.
Yeah.
All right, so who's going to kick this off? We're going to start off one category at a time.
Yeah.
Sure.
Kicking it off with Jedi.
Would you like me to start since it was my idea?
Sure.
All right. My Jedi is Obi-Wan because he's one of my favorite characters just in general. And he's defeated Darth Vader twice, if you count Obi-Wan, the TV show also. So I feel like he's pretty strong. He's one with the Force.
He's
Nice.
made some decisions that were not always of popular,
No.
but that's part of it's part of being human.
The Jedi were a dying breed at that point.
Yeah.
No more High Republic. Old Republic, whatever.
Well, that's a good choice. Can't go wrong with Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
How about you, Danny?
My Jedi is Rey because girl power, and I like her hair.
Good option. Good reasons.
She
She does have a cool outfit too, with all
Yeah.
the wrap on her arms.
No one wants to kill a girl. They'll feel bad.
Okay.
nice.
All right.
Her
And your
hair-
Jedi?
Her hair competed against about like 3 other characters. Although, I guess more in the prequels or the last ones. We get purple hair. We get bob cut hair.
What?
We get all kinds of hair
In what?
in the last 3 movies.
Okay. The new ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember the purple hair?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure I wasn't like imagining something, like having fever
I mean,
dreams
she
or
was a
something.
very minor character, but she did sacrifice herself.
She had notable hair.
Okay.
All right. So my Jedi, I think I was really thinking Yoda was going to pop up in this list,
Who cares about Yoda?
but I didn't. I didn't pick Yoda. I was borderline picking Yoda because the only thing that killed him was old age,
True.
Okay.
and apparently 800-year-old Yoda is completely badass. So he had a
Are we allowed to say that?
yeah.
Okay.
That's a one word, not two
Okay.
words. The 2-word version of that is way too obscene,
Hmm.
but a
Okay.
1-word version of that is completely fine.
Okay.
Sounds good.
But he was all flipping around and stuff, and then all of a sudden he's withered and old. But I, I debated against that, but then I decided to go with Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Nice.
and that's because his death was on his terms,
Yeah.
right?
He didn't
No one
even die
killed
of
him.
old age.
His death was to bring about a greater purpose. If you
A
think
new hope,
about
if you will.
A New Hope, if you think about what was going on and what was leading up to it, we had a generation's worth of rule with Darth Sidious and Darth Vader, and they were untouchable. And there's no way that the
Little boy from the dunes.
little boy from the dunes could have gotten
My
to where he
power
needed to get
converters.
if it wasn't for Obi-Wan Kenobi sacrificing himself
Yeah.
and turning that boy into a man, later to be a Jedi Master.
Yep.
But yeah, that, and also he knew to have the higher ground, right? He knew to have the high ground.
Yes.
So I think even if Yoda was up against him and Yoda was flipping around and stuff,
Oh my god.
I mean, just imagine a flipping Yoda, doing his aerial somersaults through the air, but Obi-Wan still has the high ground. He's just going to cut him in half every time.
That's funny.
So my
And
vote is for the high ground.
I just watched that fight he had with uh who's that guy? I forgot his name. Why did I forget his name? General Grievous
Was that the robot with the 4
with the
arms?
4 arms. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a cool fight.
that was cool.
He just like takes off his robe and jumps down and is like, "Hello there."
All right, so double votes for Obi-Wan, and then
Yeah, Danny,
one
you're
vote for
losing.
hair.
One vote for girl power.
Girl
I'm not
power.
losing.
Okay. All right.
All right, what's up
My
next?
up next is Pilot, and I chose Poe Dameron. Had to rep the new characters somehow, and he's cool. Um, not really in the movies as much. Like he was in the first one a lot, but then the second two he was pushed to the side. But I remember him being a cool pilot. So
Yes, he also made some weird decisions that weren't favorable at times, but
did he? I forget. I've only seen those movies once,
yeah,
the new ones.
not super
Haven't gone back
memorable.
and rewatched them.
I was watching while you were watching episode 3. I was watching episode 8 or 9. I don't even know which one it was. that's that's how memorable it was.
I remember being let down by the last one. But there was that really cool fight on the Salt Planet.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. All
Dun
right,
dun.
so we got Poe.
You have a girl power pilot?
No. My pilot is Han Solo with co-pilot of Chewbacca.
Okay.
They come as a match, a
Yeah.
pair.
Yeah, they have to come as a pair because that's how they work. And um isn't Han Solo considered like one of the best pilots?
By his
Probably.
own admission.
Oh,
because he
well,
completed the Kessel run in 1.9 parsecs or something.
well, I believe him, so he's my pilot.
He's arguably one of the coolest characters,
Yeah, it's a
but
shame
also a
he
great
hated
pilot.
playing that character and forced Disney to kill him. Spoilers if you haven't seen episode 7. Han Solo dies.
I wouldn't exactly say dies.
But he has his own movie, so you could
Yeah,
watch that.
which I haven't seen. And
Me
apparently,
neither.
I learned that Darth Maul is in it. Darth Maul is in Solo, a Solo story, or
Hmm.
whatever it's called.
We'll have to watch that finally.
Maybe.
It's kind of embarrassing that we haven't.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
he was also on my short list of pilots since he's able to do everything that he does in a piece of junk. You know, he didn't have the elite starfighter technology of the First Order or something to fly around in. He had a big old cargo ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good pilot, but not quite as good as my choice.
Oh, I thought you chose him. Who'd you
No, I
choose?
had to go with Anakin.
Yeah.
Anakin.
I think in canon he is the best pilot, not the coolest pilot, not the most braggadocious pilot, but I mean he's pod racing as a 2-year-old. He's launching starfighters as a 6-year-old. I don't know.
You didn't pick red leader or blue leader or
Blue 5. Rest in peace. Yeah, I think I have to go with Anakin. Not probably not my favorite pilot, but I think most skilled.
Okay.
Because not only is he a great pilot, but he's got all those midichlorians that, you know,
His metachlorians were off the scale.
yeah, he could use his force stuff while he's flying. Take off his helmet, all that good stuff.
Kid Anakin or adult Anakin?
Does it matter?
I guess not. I feel like he stops. Oh, I guess even as Darth Vader, he flies his little round
Yeah,
Tie fighter.
he does this a lot. And for an audio podcast, I'm twisting a knob on top of the steering wheel of the TIE fighter. Because that's all he's seen doing is twisting some knob on top of a TIE fighter.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I don't think he gets shot down as Darth Vader, does he?
I don't think so.
Yeah, best pilot.
All right. Next up, we have Droid, and I'm curious to see if we're gonna go 3 for 0 on this one. Maybe not, but I picked R2D2 because he is sassy and he is resourceful. He got all the little gadgets, all the little doodads, and in the Lego games, he was very useful.
True.
So, and in the episode 3, Obi-Wan's droid just like dies, gets decapitated, I guess. But then R2, because I guess Anakin like fixes him up and stuff and gives him all the upgrades or whatever. Yeah, some little guy gets on the ship and he just zaps him away. Goodbye. No one doing anything to R2D2.
Great choice.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
Penny.
my droid is also R2D2 because I feel like he's one of the smartest droids, and he goes "Rah!"
Yep.
when he
Classic
falls.
scream, which we heard a lot in the Lego games.
Yes.
Yeah.
We just kind of fly him off the map a lot of times.
But he's pretty cool. He's an OG.
Yeah.
Strong choice.
Are you
All right.
gonna
What's
get us
yours?
3 for
Yeah.
3
So close.
or 4D4?
I I agree
His buddy.
100% with best personality, most resourceful, probably best all around droid, but he's got one flaw.
He can't talk, and he can't talk multiple languages.
No,
Oh.
I don't
I
know.
thought you were gonna pick C-3PO because he can talk every language.
No, he's a dweeb.
He's a
annoying.
massive dweeb.
I got to go with BB-8 because
I thought if anyone was gonna pick BB-8, it'd be Danny.
No, I didn't want to be predictable.
he's resourceful. Also, he does have some attitude, and I think I'm going to argue that he's a lot more mobile.
Because he's super speedy.
Mm.
Yeah, I think. First of all, let's not even get started on the fact that there's no way R2D2 is making it anywhere in Tatooine if he landed on an escape pod. Like, his tiny little wheels are not making it through that sand.
But he did.
Yeah, it's fake. Someone must have paved a road for him. And there's no doubt why he got caught by the Jawa. So BB-8 in that same situation, hitting the same sand, he's gone, baby. He's not getting caught. He's got the plans. He's going straight to Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's not getting caught. He's not getting sold. He's the
so
hero.
baby.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, almost a clean sweep.
Almost
R2D2. You're still number one in my heart, but you have no wheel. It's funny how the better technology happened years before. You know, the prequel movies had better technology.
Yeah. Yeah, that was always really funny to me. How R2D2 is so OP in the episodes 1 through 3.
That, and if we had real droids, I mean, which one are you playing with? You're playing with
We
BB-8.
did have a real BB-8.
I know. He was fun to play with.
He was fun to play with.
He's all terrain. Made it all through the house.
4-wheel drive with one wheel.
Yep. I had a remote controlled R2D2. Not near as fun.
Dang.
He actually broke in one day.
I was tempted to pick the little trash robot, the trash can. Those guys are cute.
Yeah. All right. What's next?
Next up is the sidekick, I guess, since you won't let me say non-human sidekick. Whatever. I picked from the TV shows. Specifically, I saw her in Bad Batch in, like, the 2 episodes that I watched. Nala Se, and she's a Kaminoan or something. I don't know if I'm saying any of this right because I don't know very much about her. But she's one of the ones that has, like, the long neck and the small heads or whatever. But she's a really talented scientist. And Bad Batch takes place during, like, Clone War era and stuff like that. So she's dealing with the little clones and protecting the little clone girl who's special for some reason. I don't know why. But she's a cool scientist. She does all the science, and she's like a healer or something also. She's like in charge of blood science. I don't know. But she also is sus because she follows Emperor Palpatine and helps him execute Order 66. So, not the best, but I thought having a little science lady on my team would be nice.
Not real great to have on your resume.
Well, she was working with the clones, so she had... I don't know if, like, directly she impacted it, but she was, like, making sure the clones were following their orders or something.
Girl power.
I didn't watch Clone Wars, so I think that'll happen then.
Cool. All right, Danny, who's your sidekick?
All right, I don't know if I went for the best sidekick, but I went for a funny one, and I picked Jabba the Hutt.
I was wondering if anybody was gonna pick Jabba the Hutt.
He's big slug man.
He got the
Space
money.
gangster.
He got money. He got slaves. He got everything. So
He
And
got the outfits.
he's got a funny Muppet sidekick too.
Oh yeah,
mm-hmm.
and a big giant pet in the basement.
I don't know how we're gonna transport him, but we'll find a way.
Well, it depends on if you have episode 4 version or episode 6 version.
The big one.
Okay, episode 6. All right.
Okay.
Sidekick. I thought the epitome of sidekick would be Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Loyal, strong, good fighter, handy to be around. But then I thought, am I trying to win just one fight, or am I trying to win the whole war? And I went with someone with political prowess, the ability to raise rebel forces more than once. So who'd I pick?
Padme.
Close.
Leia.
Leia.
Oh, I thought when you said close, I thought you
Well,
meant
that's her daughter.
No, I thought it's not her. Oh, that is her daughter. I thought you meant who's the guy in that movie? The funny guy in that movie that's controversial.
Jar Jar Binks?
Yeah, I thought you meant Jar Jar Binks.
No. Leia. Highly revered in all the movies. Takes care of herself. She's scrappy, but she's also a great leader. And all the way up to the end was regarded as such. So if I have to have someone in my back pocket, someone that's got the money and power and influence to raise an entire army for me, that's my sidekick.
Nice. Good sidekick.
All right, now
Last but not least,
we need to have a
the
Sith.
Sith.
So, I think it's pretty obvious who I picked. It's my favorite Sith Lord. It's Darth Maul.
Darth Maul. He's the coolest looking, right?
He's the coolest looking. He's Toad in X-Men. And he's a martial arts master. So, he did not get cut in half. I refuse. Because he's in, like, the Clone Wars TV shows and stuff also. So, like, he didn't die. But anyways, he's really cool. And he's got the cool lightsaber. Probably the coolest lightsaber in all of Star Wars, in my opinion.
That was one of those things that when it popped up on the screen, it was like the whole audience just gasped. Like,
yeah. I wish I was there. I wish I wasn't a baby.
Yeah, I think he's got the most popularity per second of screen time.
Probably.
The most merchandise per second of screen time.
And I saw a TikTok today of somebody going to Disney World or Disneyland, I don't know which one, to get some of the new Star Wars merch that they have out. And they had like a 25th anniversary, I guess, of episode 1. Or something. And there was a whole bunch of Darth Maul themed stuff. It was so funny. Like, everything that was like the 25th anniversary was all just Darth Maul.
Yeah. He is the figment of Star Wars. All right,
like,
Danny,
what? He's
that's
not
your
even
next
that
drawing.
evil.
You need to draw Figment as Darth Maul.
My Sith is Kylo Ren.
Oh, you got the Reylo on your team?
Yeah.
Reylo.
They're gonna work together.
Nice.
That's all. I just didn't want to pick Darth Vader.
They've got that brain connection.
I hear Kylo Ren has a 12-pack.
What?
Have you ever seen that episode of Saturday Night Live?
Oh, where it's undercover boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, I hear Kylo Ren has a 12-pack.
That's funny.
Yeah, Kylo, I don't know. You can have him.
Who'd you
Yeah,
pick then? Who
Not
you
my
taking?
hashtag. Not my Sith.
not
Okay.
my Kylo.
So I've got the most powerful Sith. That's Darth
Okay.
Sidious.
Okay.
So all the way back from the original Sith, Darth Bane, who
Okay.
started the rule of two. We know the rule of two, right? There's always a Sith Lord and an apprentice.
Okay.
And the Sith Lord has to train his apprentice to someday take his place. All the way up until Darth Sidious, who came up with the rule of one, because I'm not going to teach you to kill me. So he decided he was going to teach his people almost everything they need to know, but he was going to spread it out and have more than just one apprentice. Now,
Ah.
now he started off with Darth Maul,
Mm-hmm.
and that we know how long that lasted, screen time wise, at least like
Yep.
40
Uh-oh.
seconds. Then he had Darth Tyrannus,
Who
which
is
was
that?
Count Dooku.
Oh. See, they always say, why do they always have two names? I didn't even know that his name was Darth Sidious. I always just call him Emperor Palpatine.
That's because he was living a dual life.
I know.
But Count Dooku was a Jedi Master
Mm-hmm.
who was turned by Darth Sidious. But then he stabbed him in the back too. and
Yikes.
and then upon his death, he of course started wooing Anakin Skywalker to become Darth Vader.
Which one had the crazy fight with Yoda? Was that Dooku?
That was Dooku, yeah.
That was a cool fight.
So he's got all that going for him. He's got the rule of one going. It takes both Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker to defeat him.
Yeah.
But little did we know that before such time, and yes, this is where it starts getting a little weird,
Uh,
he had cloned himself into several other vessels.
starting to sound like Voldemort.
Yeah. One of his vessels being the genetic masterpiece slash abomination Snoke.
Oh, Snoke. Oh my god.
So that was really just basically a pawn for Darth Sidious. And then of course Darth Sidious himself comes back in that last episode 9.
Yeah, and then it's like, Ray, I'm your granddad.
Yeah. Yep, so he's Rey's granddad. But yeah, so he's got it. He's got it all figured out. He had the
Search your
political power.
feelings. You know them to be weird AF.
He had the political power. He had the Sith power.
Yeah.
He's kind of OP in that regard.
He threw Windu out a window.
Mace Window.
Mace Window.
But yeah, you gotta love to hate him, but he is powerful.
He is the classic. I always forget, did the same actor play him in the prequels and the originals?
I do not think so,
Ah,
because he looked pretty young in the prequels. I mean,
true.
youngish,
Yeah,
for being 20 years later or whatever it was.
true.
But yeah, that's my team.
Nice.
Good team.
So are we pitting the teams against each other, or are we just going with the?
Well, I went with fun picks. You went with who's the most OP?
Yeah, I
Twilight
got Jabba
Sparkle.
the Hutt.
My sidekick is Twilight Sparkle Princess, the most OP cartoon character.
All right. But yeah, let's go. Let's just go through a quick rundown. Amber, tell us your 5.
Got Obi-Wan Kenobi. I got Poe Dameron. I got R2D2. I got Nala Se, or however you say her name, and I got Darth Maul.
Nice. Danny, you're 5?
Rey, Han Solo and Chewie, R2-D2, Jabba the Hutt, and Kylo Ren.
Nice.
And you?
I've got Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, BB-8, because,
Yeah,
balls.
BB-8.
I was going to say that. BB ate that.
Princess Leia or Leia Organa, and Darth Sidious.
Should we, off the top of our heads, pick our home base of operations?
Ooh.
I know what I'm
Okay.
picking.
I don't know.
I'm picking Hoth.
I don't know planets.
Okay.
I'm picking Endor because you got to have the Ewoks as a backdrop.
Sandy Place.
Tatooine?
Sure.
What's the prettiest home base?
Oh.
Jar Jar Binks Land.
Naboo.
I like Naboo. I like the city on Naboo. But I like the what's the planet that's the big city?
Coruscant.
Yeah, Coruscant.
Coruscant.
Yeah.
Crescent Roll.
Crescent Roll. I like Crescent Roll.
Crescent Roll. Can't go wrong also again with the Redwood Forest.
Yeah.
Part of Skywalker Ranch. Property of George Lucas. Where they
Crazy.
filmed those
Yeah.
scenes. Nice. Well, that was fun, Amber.
Yeah, it took me all of 2 seconds to come up with it.
Well, that's all right.
You said Star Wars, I said we got this.
I was gonna offer up a suggestion if you didn't have one. So maybe next year we can do this.
Oh, what is it?
We're gonna matchmake across the galaxy and across generations. So
That's
a
gonna get
person
weird.
from episode 1 with or person from the prequel with the person with the
Like romance style?
yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like fighting.
No. We're gonna ship
We're gonna ship Star Wars characters. That's so
Starship
funny.
Enterprise. Trademark. But this one came out much better. So
yeah.
thank goodness you had an idea.
We can workshop that one in the next year.
Yeah. Well, who are we going to ship with
Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt? There's only one right answer, and it's Jar Jar Binks.
I was gonna say the lady with the goggles from the new ones.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I ship it.
He's crazy. All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Happy May the 4th to you. Belated.
Happy Met Gala.
But thank you as always for listening. Go ahead and check out those socials. Check out the other episodes that you might like. We got some other Star Wars episodes in this podcast.
Probably.
We have to.
We might. Go check it out. Go listen to all of them. Let us know which episode it was. And then also stay tuned for episode 100.
Whoa,
coming up next
week.
Where we are slated to have a special guest with us.
The big 100.
That's right. So mark your calendar next Tuesday or whenever you're listening to this.
Yeah, mark it.
Just look for the first 3-digit episode in our list.
Woohoo.
And that'll be it.
Yahoo!
Triple digits.
Triple digits. Who thought we would have made it this far? Not me.
Your
I
mom.
don't know.
But yeah, thank you for always listening. Let us know who your favorite team up, your strike force for Star Wars would be. Email us, podcast@familygeekery.com. We'd like to hear from you. But thank you as always for listening. And until next time, peace out.
Peace out.
And geek out.
Thank you for listening to the Family Geekery podcast. For more information, visit www.familygeekery.com. Don't forget to subscribe at your favorite podcast provider. And until next time, peace out and geek out.